Netflix has now added anticipated films The Irishman, Marriage Story and The Two Popes to its lineup of movies that will be released in select cinemas before they hit the streaming service. It will release in cinemas for a limited run on November 7th, before its Netflix debut on November 27th. Filmmaker Noah Baumbach's The Squid and the Whale, Francis Ha, movie Marriage Story, stars Scarlett Johansson and Adam Driver in a family drama about a young creative couple going through the throes of divorce. The film debuted at the Venice Film Festival and has been compared to Kramer vs. Kramer. It is generating Oscar buzz for Driver, who has a busy season coming up. He will also be seen in The Report, November 14, and Star Wars Episode 9. The Rise of Skywalker, December 19. Inspired by true events, it's the story of the transition of power from Pope Benedict Hopkins to Pope Francis Price. It's sold as a secretive power struggle within the walls of the Vatican, a fight between tradition and progress, the past and the future. All 3 movies will play at the Classic, Lido and Cameo cinemas in Melbourne, and Randwick Ritz in Sydney, among other cinemas still to be confirmed. Despite its home entertainment-focused business model, Netflix releases the occasional film into cinemas, partly for awards eligibility. Organizations such as the Oscars require competing films to have had a theatrical release. But you'll only see awards contenders from high-profile filmmakers such as Scorsese receive the big screen treatment. Standard Netflix movie fare such as Falling in Love or The Perfect Date are unlikely to ever see the inside of a cinema. The streamer has been fighting a war with large cinema chains around the world over the traditional theatrical window that demands a movie released into cinemas will not be available on other platforms, such as streaming for a period of time, often 3 months. Last year, Alfonso Cuarón's Oscar-winning Roma played in cinemas for 2 weeks in Australia. Previously, Netflix announced The King, starring Timothée Chalamet, Joel Edgerton and Robert Pattinson, would be released in cinemas from this Friday. The King is directed by Australian David Mitchell and was co-written by Mitchell and Edgerton. Australian streaming service Stan announced last week it acquired the rights to Justin Kurzel's film True History of the Kelly Gang, which stars Russell Crowe, George McKay, Nicholas Hoult, Thomasin McKenzie and Essie Davis.